Good morning, chaps. We are looking for part of the route of the Liskeard to Bodmin route. Very wet conditions, very testing once again. So this is Total Beginner to Greenlaner Part 5. Helene's 5th Green Lane outing. Again, I have no idea what to expect, and we will see what we can achieve today. There's the strap in a moment. Oh! Shit. Wow. That was a nasty bash into a tree. But she's carrying on. Wow, she stood up in the mud. I'm impressed. Really. Well done for trying. Alright. Well done for trying, that's good. Hold up. Looks like it's getting better now without the mud, but well done. That's awesome. You got through quite a lot of that mud. Stood up. See, watching that last video we made, she was dangling her legs pretty much all day long and realised herself how dangerous it was. So she's making extra effort to stand, or at least not dangle her legs. So far this is brilliant. I don't care if she falls every 30 seconds. Getting that confidence to stand up is really important. It's absolutely filthy. between it. Right on, stay in the middle. Oops. It gets tricky in these narrow things. When you, yeah, the problem is when you get one wheel in there and one wheel there, it's like a nightmare. Yeah, yeah. Looks like it's going to be tricky all along, so we're going to have a tricky ride today. Oh, fucking hell. I think she needs a rest. Right. Calm down, need to have a rest. Okay. I'm going to have a look at this trail just to make sure it doesn't get worse before we carry on. Well, we just turned round because she was falling far too often and that wouldn't have done her confidence any good. Really tricky with these tyres and the inexperience, but if it was a shorter route then fine. But it seems quite long and it gets worse. So we've turned around. And still got to try and get back where we just came and try and stay in the middle because it is difficult. Whoa, my tyres are going all over the shot as well. Oh, that's it. Well, fucking hell. That was good. I don't know if that was accidentally she put on some power, but it stopped her from slipping. Sliding out of control anyway. You got to sit down on this one. Bit low. Oh, she's good at jumping out of the way of her bike, that's for sure. Alright. It's facing that way! Oh, I'm hoping for one more trail. I think we'll call it a day, but she's had loads of falls and on these muddy trails. I'd love to find a gravel track, a nice one, just to finish off the morning. Anyway, we're heading to the Checkered Flag, which, if you don't know, is a cafe on the A38, and the guy's got a garage, motorbike garage there. And gonna rack his brains, gonna see if he can make, so I know he's an engineer, see if he can make a bash plate for the Sinnis because there's no aftermarket ones available. Yeah, the problem with the Sinnis, the front tyres are 17 inch and you can't get any knobblies or any 50/50s to fit it unless you put a rear tyre on it and make it a 120, but that seems to me a bit wide for a front tyre, so but that's why I'm going to ask for some advice. I mean, if we can change the wheel to front wheel to an 18 or 19, then that opens up more choices, but I don't know how feasible it is, so sorry we're going a bit slow, but Madam's had a few falls, so she's taking it easy. So use this one just to try and get confidence, alright? Okay, when you're ready. Well, we've come across a route we came down the other day, and it was quite nice, and she's very tired at the moment and lacking a bit of confidence, so I don't know if this is a good idea at the moment, but I'm hoping she don't have any falls because she's had enough today, and I hope she can enjoy this. But this is doing it in reverse to what we done the other day, so at least she's not dangling her legs today. No. But I think she's lost the confidence to stand up. So far so good. Well done, look. Go on, stand up, stand up. Good. That's what I wanted, a little bit of gravel just to give her a bit of confidence instead of all that mud that we found today. Even though at the end of this one there's a fair bit of mud, and when we came the opposite way, sorry, she had a bit of a crash at the early stages, so fingers crossed guys that she doesn't fall again, and I hope she can enjoy this one. So far she's doing really well. Oh, I spoke to her earlier. Remember I said, oh, did she increase the throttle by accident and get herself out of trouble? And no, it wasn't actually. She done it on purpose, because I was talking to her about it, and I remember being too scared to do that, and I done it by accident once, and I thought, oh my god, that got me out of trouble. So yeah, so since we've been going out, the last few weeks, I've been doing it quite often. Give it a bit of throttle and it rights you up, stops you from sliding too much. Oh, this is what I want. She'll enjoy this, I think. Because one thing, because everything was a bit more difficult than what we have done, and of course the conditions are just not really for us at the moment. Oh, she's doing it stood up. Absolutely awesome. Awesome. I'm really proud of her. I think she's seeing the benefits now of stood up. She's still got control. And she's slowly getting out of her rut there. Or is she going to stay in it? Probably probably best to stay in it at the minute. She's still stood up. You're doing awesome! Do you want a rest? Hey? Yeah, no worries. Do you want to stop? Huh? That's really good. Really good. Like I said, the problem she had, like we all did in the beginning, standing up, is having that throttle control. And, you know, if you haven't got your balance, then you're going to be increasing that throttle unnecessarily. But I think she's slowly getting there. Yeah, we said that that because of those first couple we done today were a bit tricky, lots of falls, that it might be a good idea to go back and do some of the easier ones that we've done and see, so she can see how much she's progressed. Well, this is our opportunity, and yeah, I mean, she was dangling her legs all day the last week. Oh, this is really slippery. Oh, amazing. She done amazing. And remember, she's got road tyres on. So awesome. And yeah, so we're back on one of the trails we would have liked to have done again. But it couldn't have happened at a better time. I had no idea this is where we're going to end up. And yeah, all good. Oh. It's alright. Relax for a bit. You're doing so well, don't worry, that's great.
Did you see the squirrel?
The what?
The squirrel.
No.
A smashed squirrel.
A smashed?
Yeah, someone...
Oh, hit him. Oh, it's those bikers again, isn't it? Well done, that's awesome stuff. You gonna be alright? There's no harm in having a break if you feel tired. Yeah, there's a lot of conditions now compared to the other day, yeah, a lot worse. Mind you, that I did say there was a muddy section, so anyway, this is where that big hill was. So I don't know if she's going to attack it in... I've never been up this way, so oh shit, what's going to happen here? Fucking hell. She got up that hill. I don't know how she done it. Fuck. Well done, love. You gave that one some go, didn't you? Hey?
I think the things are right, but...
Yeah. Yeah, but that's you just lost a bit of control there, didn't you? But you got up it, and I was saying to myself that you lost control and you reversed. Well done. Fuck, that was awesome. So that's it for today, love. You just had a very successful trip along there. Absolutely. And part of the reason is you stood up most of the way, and I don't know whether to stick it up here. It's that side stand. Wow, that was an interesting few hours. When we stopped at the checkered flag, and I was looking at a bike from the rear, only then we noticed that her left hand side of the crash bars had been severely bent due to the crash into the tree. That was a hell of a thump, and it didn't seem at first that there was any damage to the bike, but yeah, that crash bar was definitely, you know, bent massively. Anyway, we bent it back, and to get a badge plate for the bike, looks like we'll have to get another make and then adapt it to the bike itself. Because to get one made up especially for the bike would be quite expensive. And also the front tyre, we may have to go for knobblies, so motocross tyres, but we're not going to bother while we're still here in the UK, because you still might end up using the bike to commute with, to work. So we're going to leave that until we head out to Morocco during the winter period, and I'll probably get some knobblies as well, so we've both got the same thing. But to deal with mud and all those slippery conditions, it's more about experience rather than your tyres, because you can still slip and slide with knobblies and they can fill up with mud and then you're back to square one. So we decided to keep the originals for now and just learn how to green lane as best as possible. And by then, when she does get knobblies, then hopefully she'll have the experience to benefit from having them. Anyway, we're heading back home from Liskeard. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.